Alright, welcome to my very cool and beginner-friendly Cream guide. I'm gonna go over all of Cream's abilities and what you, as a Cream, have to do in a match to not get instantly killed by 2011X in his rage mode-filled ass. Alright, I have no time to waste, so let's hurry up and go. Now, Cream's first passive, which basically is cheese, is this little chow right next to Cream that doubles all of her healing. So instead of doing 40 HP, Cream heals 70 with the full heal. But once Cream reaches below 30 HP, Cheese kind of dies. Alright, so Cream's first ability is Heal Prayer, which in short is just a quick wind up and then you heal around 70 HP with Cheese and 40 HP if Cheese is dead. This move can heal multiple survivors at the exact same time and only has a 15-second cooldown and gives you iframes during the startup. So you can use the iframes to get out of a 2011X charge or something. Also, whenever you do a Cream heal, it heals you 10 HP if Cheese is alive and 5 HP if Cheese is dead. And if no survivors enter the radius, then the heal automatically ends. Alright, so Cream's next ability, which is Dash, is probably her best ability to get out of chase, other than her second passive, which we're gonna get to. Now, her dash ability lets you do a little dash forward, and if you collide with anything, you bounce off of it, including killers, survivors, and walls. If you collide with a wall, you bounce off of it and get knocked back. If you collide with a survivor or killer, you push them back, and you also get sent back, and you get a short little speed boost, but you take 2 damage. Also, if you are in the middle of healing, you can press dash to get out of the heal early, canceling the animation and doing a dash. This could be useful if you're healing some people and you see an EXE running up on you guys and your teammates don't have enough time to get out of the range. You can quickly press this and run. Alright, so Cream's second passive is Glide, which allows her to glide in the air whenever she's above a certain height. So, you know, in the air, pretty much. Once you glide, though, you cannot stop gliding until you reach the ground. Now, gliding for Cream is the most essential part of surviving on certain maps. If you get really good with gliding, the EXE will never be able to catch up with you, because gliding has basically no cooldown. As long as you get in the air, you can glide. There is a small few seconds whenever you're in the air where you can't activate dash, but if you were to dash in the air, you can stay in the air a lot longer. Now, I won't go into a bunch of detail on a bunch of cool glide spots you can use, but if you go on YouTube and search some up, you can find a whole bunch of videos showing you glide spots for Cream and other things like that. But this is mainly a beginner's guide, so I don't want to get into those small little special glide spots on every single map. Plus, I would also take forever for me to find every single one, put them in a video, and I'm also just lazy. I don't feel like doing that much work. Now, unlike other characters who rely on the team like Metal Sonic or Tails, Cream is especially reliant on the team way more than these two. Because without the team, you're pretty much screwed unless you know how to juke like a god. And whatever you do, by all means, do not let the executioner know where you are. Especially if you're alone. If you're playing Cream, do not be alone. Always have at least one sentinel next to you. But if you are alone and the EXE catches you, just pray, man. Just pray, because it's so over. Unless you're on, like, not perfect, but yeah, a lot of killers have ways to get you out of the sky, which is kind of why Dreams usually get picked out first, because keeping your team alive is insane as a support, being able to heal all that damage that the EXE does, which is why most times the EXE is going to have you on their #1 priority list of murder. Probably alongside a Tails or something. You are most likely the #1 target on that list. And everybody in the lobby knows that. Now, in some way, you are the last man standing. Now, a lot of things are probably going through your mind, and I'm here to tell you about all the buffs Cream is gonna get in Last Man Standing. The most known one, at least, is having an absolutely banger beam. Oh, this shit is angelic. Oh my god. Okay, but actually though, Cream has a lot of passives in this state. Like a lot of buffs, which I'm gonna go over. #1, she gets 3 dodges that the Executioner has to get through, kind of from Sonic, I guess. On top of that, she also has damage reduction, and her heal ability is changed, and her dash ability gets put on 7 seconds during LMS. Alright, so one of Cream's other abilities is being able to self-heal, as I was talking about. Cream's self-heal heals between 3 to 5 HP. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much, but there is 0 windup to this. And this is during LMS, so you can, like, use this move while being chased. There's no risk involved. You can just keep pressing this button every time it goes off of cooldown. Now, how do you exactly win an LMS's Cream? Well, my best advice I could give you, my friend, is gliding. Depending on the map, gliding may be your only way to escape the Executioner and give you a little bit of breathing room. Of course, a lot of Executioners can, well, counter you, but if you wait for these abilities to go off of cooldown and then glide, the only person that can really counter Cream in LMS would probably be Fleetway. Colossus can also kind of screw you up if you get hit by a grab, but at the same time, if you were on a map like You Can't Run, you can just go in between spots, and there's not much Colossus can do except predict where you're going. Same also goes of Tripwire, I guess, but because of such like a low cooldown on glide, you can just keep gliding, and because of like how much of a time waster it is, it's really good. Then again though, most of Cream's LMSs are probably gonna end up in you dying, but you know, there's a small chance you might live. Anyways, that's the end of my Cream guide for like beginners. If you liked the video, please like, and you should definitely subscribe.